Hey, what's going on, everybody? Killing Cash here. And I want to come to you and say that you can do it. A lot of folks have excuses on why they can't do something. They don't have the capital, they don't have the time, they don't have the knowledge, all of that. Scratch all of that. I want to show you there are 28 million businesses reported in the United States, or 22, whatever, more than they say, right? That when I Google it, that's what it says. Why can't you be in that number? And don't give me the, well, most of those businesses fail, because you don't start anything thinking you're going to fail. You have to know you're going to win. You have to know that you can contend and that you can go and maneuver with the best of them. This is like boxing. When you get in that ring and you just, you throw a punch, but you're also blocking a punch. You're also throwing a hook and you're waiting for that gut punch. So you'll block that. And they can throw as many punches at you as they want to. But that if you can block, duck, roll, you're good and you're still in the game. And it's not about you being known as the richest person amongst your crew, circle, country, or even world, because that's not why you get into business. You get into business to solve a problem. You get into business to complete your purpose. You get into business because your idea is greater than any other idea that has been put forth yet, or it helps and it combines with another business. Because, I mean, you got to think about the little gadgets, the little things. You got to think about this company right here with this cover. That's all they may do. And just selling covers. You got to think about the little accessories, the little gadgets. You know, some of y'all like jewelry, the little earrings. There's so much in jewelry that hasn't been done and completed. I'm thinking of something right off the top of my head while I say that. Off the top, you got to figure out what's your purpose. We have brainstorming sessions all the time with folks in my circle. And, sometimes things hit and sometimes you're like, that's a great idea. It may not be the perfect time, but yeah, we should do that. So you gotta write your ideas down and you gotta make a plan. Don't worry about the money you don't have. You have the knowledge. That's where a lot of people lack. They just don't have the knowledge. They don't even have the idea. They're not creative. And some of that because they are so depressed. They're so thinking, oh, I can never do it. That can never be me. That's everybody else. But nah, you got to do it for you. Because with these 28 million businesses, I mean, these things are just going to grow. And automation is coming. Let's just look at something real quick here. There's another study says from the SBA, 27.9 million small businesses. Now, let me ask you something. Are you at a job right now that you could tell your boss, you know what? I'd rather work for myself, but you guys can hire me. Are you at a job like that? Because I think even secretaries can do that. Right now, we're seeing online, automated and virtual HR managers. That's HR. You can be virtual. If you do HR for a business, why can't they hire you while your company? Are you not that valuable? I'm telling you, as a business. Now, some businesses need to burn money, but there's other ways to burn money. But hey, boss, I don't actually need those benefits the way you're giving it to me, because half that stuff I don't use. Can I cut this and you hire my company and I'll be in compliance? Yeah, I'd rather be, an independent contractor. You got to think like that. And that's what sparks the entrepreneurship. And everyone may not be ready for entrepreneurship, but I'm telling you, it's going to come a time in your life where you're going to need entrepreneurship. Things don't look to be, growing for people just to have big staffs. Big staffs are getting cut. Robots are coming to take over. It's coming. You can't stop it. So you need to either go back to school, get some training. It's never too late, and do something that people actually need. Not what you want to do, but what people need. Because what you want to do and you substitute your time for their money may not be something in 10, 20 years that people want to do. And I know everyone's thinking, oh, I plan to be retired, dead, whatever. Oh, well, I don't. I plan to continually doing my businesses and opening up more businesses and putting more responsible people in charge to do those businesses. And that's another thing. A lot of you don't want to take responsibility for your life. You want to push it on someone else. The what happened in life, the boss, this and that. I get it. Was blaming the bosses because I had better ideas. You know what I had to do? I had to then go and create my own company, and then I had to go create another company. That's the only way to do it. Stop worrying about looking like a boss on Instagram and trying to mimic what bosses say, and just be a boss and people will see it and you'll be able to floss. We speak boss. You know what I mean? Dame had told us all, talk boss, talk business, talk collaboration, and also know what your value is. And when you're here, and when you're here and going up, talk boss, talk big stuff, talk business. Because in business, really, you're just a tool. I say it time and time again, but you gotta go through and get the tools and the training. I've gone through these videos, I've gone through these podcasts telling you guys, people have booked time to get that expert opinion. And I tell people, I'm always a student. You got to stay hungry no matter what, because you can really get complacent. You could hit your mark and be like, oh, you know what? I'm good. And you're not. You're not good. You got to keep on pushing. It doesn't matter what it looks like today, what it looks like tomorrow, next week. It could look totally different. Even on, I'll say, for our podcasts and the different ones that we're doing, don't even expect some of the numbers to come through the way they do. Don't even expect it. And then look back months later and say, wow, that got a lot of traffic. And then, the way things are being monetized, you can then put that traffic, convert that to that dollars and put it in your bank account. There's so many ways to make money. We want to help you. If you want that one-on-one time, cprfirm.as.me. You got to remember that it's people first that you got to invest in. You got to invest in everyone's time. Don't let anyone take advantage of that. All day, my phone rings. People want to try to take my time. I listen to the message. I hear what they have to say. They can get a text, email, or if it deems necessary, they can get a call back. But they can't get my time because the time is precious. That's why even these are so short, because time is precious. For you to make your business work, you're going to have to get people and pay them for their time. There's no way around that. If you have a business and you're not doing that, you're not doing business the correct way. You're not going to be able to grow because it's all based on you, your knowledge, and that's limiting no matter who you are. So I've just been real, folks. Kellen Cash here. Got the Diversified Game. Check that podcast out. Got some new great interviews coming up. The ball's going to keep on rolling and we're going to keep on moving. Y'all be blessed.